press ourselves this morning to a crowded agenda. However, developing events in Europe and the Persian Gulf take precedence. Mr. Salazar?
Our intelligence has reported, and we've been able to confirm, that a faction within the Arab Organization of Oil-Producing States has entered into a conspiracy. Three men led by Saleh ibn Sidki of Kuwait, Mahdi al-Taleb of Saudi Arabia, and Rashid al-Sharif of Tunisia, have organized some 40 independent facilities to engage in petrochemical production. In Saudi Arabia, excavation has begun here at Ajem and Al Jouf. In Iraq, at Kirkuk, in the early stages of construction. Iran, Oman, Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Egypt, and Syria.
The implications?
Crippling. There would be created a production consortium competitive to our own.
To what extent?
Worldwide competition, a vast apparatus against us in the manufacture and marketing of petrochemicals.
Then I would assume that steps are being taken to neutralize this plan.
Yes, sir.
Товарищ председатель, товарищи, пожалуйста, внимание. This new Arab consortium is of no consequence to us economically. But Al-Talib heads an Arab faction opposed to any further increase in oil prices. He is an internationalist who proposes to extend and share Arab wealth with the poor consuming countries of the third world.
What is your analysis of his ultimate objective, only as it concerns the Soviet Union?
To soften, if not eliminate, our influence throughout the third world.
I assume you are considering countermeasures to the situation.
I didn't realize you were so hungry.
Famished. Mademoiselle?
Merci.
Years ago, he lost favor with his king. Bit of a radical then. The king replaced him, and now we expect him to be reappointed. We just want you to get close to him. We'll tell you if and when. This time you go in as yourself, Nicole Scott.
It's that important.
Yeah.
I've got some shopping to do in Paris. I'll be home Monday.
خلاني رجلي كان عزيز عليا.
I thank you for coming, everyone.
It was your wish, Majesty.
5 years haven't changed you.
Nor my beliefs.
Did he offer you the position?
Yes.
Did you accept?
Yes, of course. But, it's strange. You're afraid? Yes. But you'll be with me, old friend, to pick up the pieces.
Aer Lingus flight number 35 arriving from Paris will be deplaning at gate number 6. Passengers are cautioned not to leave their
So
baggage
good to have you back,
unattended.
Miss Nicole.
Thank you.
I'll drive.
There was a call for you earlier.
Any message?
Just a number for you to call. I have it somewhere. I'm sorry.
A call for you, Miss Nicole.
Excuse me.
Why does she bother to come home?
Alsjeblieft, wil ik knutselen? Laag. Wil ik knutselen, Heather?
Pas.
Your Excellency. Captain Frank D'Addario. I've been assigned as your chief of security.
Colonel Honey.
I would have taken a scenic route, sir, if there was one. When was the last time you were here?
Oh, I've been back and forth many times. I was a student here for 4 years.
Welcome to the Waldorf Astoria, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, Andy Hampsis, NBC News. May we have your comment on the recent assassinations?
And the Arab world has lost 3 of its best men. They were my friends, and I shall miss them.
Do you know who was responsible for their murders?
If you'll excuse me.
Thank you, sir. The new Saudi Arabian Minister of State, Khalil Abdul Masin, described most recently in the European press as a tiger with soft brown eyes. He is asked to make a statement before the General Assembly regarding changes in Saudi Arabian foreign policy. In the light of recent terrorist activity in the Arab states, a special session has been scheduled for tomorrow.
Nobody comes up here without clearance, hotel personnel included.
Yes, sir.
Where's the kitchen? Splendid.
Your Excellency, can I get you anything else?
A helicopter.
Just tell her I'll be home late. I don't know how late. Not to wait dinner. I've already... Yeah, I've had a pastrami sandwich. 10-4.
It's good to be back. You know, it's a magic city.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous allons atterrir dans quelques instants à l'aéroport de Kennedy à New York. Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent towards New York's Kennedy Airport. Please fasten your seatbelts and extinguish your cigarettes. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Where? The basement? Yes, sir. Charlie, the Minister of State wants to go to the basement.
The hell's in the basement at 4 a.m.?
Maybe he's interested in plumbing.
No, there's a train station in the basement.
Train station?
Yeah, there's a train station in the basement of this building. That's what he said.
Some of this country's great leaders use this station. Roosevelt, Eisenhower, MacArthur. I was a student here in New York when Eisenhower was nominated to be president. On the battlefield of indecision lie the bleached bones of countless thousands who, in a moment of decision, waited, and in waiting, died. That was part of a speech by Senator Everett Dirksen. His keynote speech at the Republican convention. Everybody wanted to know where the quotation came from. Dirksen eventually admitted that he'd got it from an advertisement for soap. It was a bleaching chemical. Bleached Bones. Written by some obscure copywriter. It's wonderful.
You'll be just as eloquent tomorrow at the United Nations.
Eloquent. Yes. My good friend, I shall be just as eloquent.
I'm sorry, Khalil. The death of Al-Taleb is a sad blow for all of us. I mourn him as I would my own brother. Your presence here gives me renewed hope. We can be friends, Khalil.
I always thought that was possible, Fuad. Perhaps with the death of my predecessor, we might accomplish it.
Yes.
He was a man of infinite value, a visionary.
Yes.
Your vision reaches no further than your stomach.
Yeah, this new ambassador, Khalil Abdul Muhsin.
非常に乱れ、また先立ち、いろいろな方面からいたしましても、各国の代表の方々もお困りと存じ上げます。食料はもちろんのこと、衣類、その他、いろいろとできる限りのことは返事をいたすつもりでおります。各国の代表の方々も世界平和のためにそこのところをよくお考え願いたい。
I now invite His Excellency Khalil Abdul Muhsin to address the General Assembly.
Mr. President, recently the world was shocked by the murders of three men. Three men who'd come together with the same vision of how to combat the immutable forces which seem bent on dragging the world into Holocaust. One of these men was my predecessor and good friend, the Minister of State from Saudi Arabia, Mahdi Al-Taleb. I would like to speak for him and in his memory. If those who caused his death did so in the belief that they were destroying the ideals, the principles for which he stood, they were wrong. His assassination has failed. Mahdi Al-Taleb worked toward an Arab world united, where none should thirst, where none should go naked, where none should starve. He worked toward a world where each of our brothers might rise up each day, though his home be the desert, and clothe himself in dignity. This he worked for and fought for. He believed that the cohering principle of human existence was peace. And so he was murdered. His murderers, as we all know, sit among us here. I address you now. You have failed. You have destroyed flesh, only that. That is your triumph and your dilemma. But how do you kill a dream? The dreamer, yes. The dream, never. The dream survives. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, was established when we had no other way to convince the world to take us seriously, and to combat the oil cartel which has raped the Middle East for half a century. We were forced to speak with a corporate voice and present a unified front. This voice is now confused. It speaks in dark places, arranges arms deals, political, economic blackmails, terrorist raids, chooses sides, draws lines, and we lurch towards Holocaust. My country cries enough. My country calls for a new global, social, political contract. And if that means abandoning OPEC, we are prepared to do so. We will enter into partnership with any country for the research and development of new sources of energy. I call for a direct dialogue with Israel, so we can create a Palestinian state with men of goodwill at a conference table, and not from the debris of exploded villages and human life. Saudi Arabia will no longer contribute to the hostility between Arab and Israeli.
Somebody better throw a net over.
Give him a month. A week. On November 14th, 1974, here before the United Nations General Assembly, a man came out of the Holy Land, and he said, "I come bearing an olive branch and a freedom fighter's gun. Do not let the olive branch fall from my hand." I hold neither a symbol nor a gun. My hands are empty. They reach out to you. Which of you will take them?
One question, Your Excellency. Did the State Department have previous knowledge as to the content of your speech?
No.
Your Excellency, in the wake of 3 assassinations, do you fear for your safety?
I fear for the safety of all of us.
Your Excellency. Please, no more questions. What are the specifics of your socio-political contract?
There's a place in the village called Caruso's.
Caruso's?
Morton Grand.
Left on 2nd to Houston.
Now, there's one. That's a good one. It's in the color.
That's black. The black ones aren't as bitter. Now, black and light.
Less seeds.
That's right. You know. See, that's a male, and that's a female.
Well, we better have them both.
Why not?
No. It's got to be something else. It's in the leavening.
Stone oven.
The Iraqi delegate is here to see you. He is furious. Not good.
Forgot the olive oil.
Very good.
You could have at least warned us, Khalil. You seem to have developed a flair for the dramatic. What's to become of us if Saudi Arabia withdraws? It would mean the end of OPEC.
Perhaps the birth of something better.
What are you up to, Khalil?
Well, you're coming to the reception tonight?
Yes.
We may speak then.
But, Khalil...
I've forgotten the olive oil.
Why do we need your introduction? You take your speech as seriously as we take the United Nations seriously.
Congratulations. And that was quite a speech. Thank you very much.
Well, at the very least, it is not OPEC which allows us to say that we can do this to you. It is the Arab oil boycott.
Isn't that right, Khalil?
Of course.
Certainly you were serious.
About what?
Your speech was Marxist.
Then you weren't listening. Pardon me.
Your Excellency.
Yes?
I heard your speech. You were marvelous.
And you were there?
Of course.
Miss Alia? Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Perhaps we can discuss this later. What is it?
The Palestinians will never sit down and talk. The Israelis, surely you must know that.
I know it, but I don't understand it. I don't understand it, Fuad. Because talk from the barrel of a gun is a sad and mindless language.
Not mindless, Khalil. The Israelis used it and became a state, and unless you understand that, your politics have no point.
There is only one point. These murders must stop. What is this death wish you have?
What are you saying, Khalil? You turn your back on the Palestinians. You'll withhold your dollars? They pour in dollars and guns from more places than you know. We will miss Saudi Arabia's support, but we will get along without it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But wherever the communists want the triggers pulled, they'll make sure you have the guns.
And the fascists, too? Does that surprise you?
No. But wait till they hand you the bill. Pardon me.
Nicole Scott. Her father is the ex-ambassador to the court of St. James. Who's he? The British attaché.
Phone calls for interviews, meet the press, and persistently something called the Today Show.
The Today Show? Well, what's that?
I haven't the foggiest notion.
What do you think of this Arab, Frank? Pain in the ass. But I like him.
Haven't seen these men before.
Federal agents. They arrived last night.
Why?
Added security.
But why?
Let me just put it this way, sir. Before your speech at the UN, you were graded a C- risk. You've been elevated to an A. That's the reading we get from our intelligence.
Specifically from where? Moscow, for instance? Iraq?
All right, yes. We know the Russians have intensified their intelligence operations in New York. They're very busy people. They've been drinking a lot of coffee with the Iraqis.
Since my speech. Tell me something, Mr. Justin. What do you hear from Washington? What does your intelligence in London have to say?
What do you mean?
Why do you infer that the hostility toward me only comes from the East? I thought I was becoming persona non grata everywhere.
Well, let me just put it this way, sir. You're getting to be a very important man.
This is delicious. Very good.
What about women?
Marvelous.
I mean, what about Arab women?
Marvelous.
But isn't it true that your women are considered chattel?
Well, in some respects, my country is just coming out of the Middle Ages. So we have very little demand for pantyhose. But the desert is the most romantic place in the world. And that is our women's greatest advantage. They will lead us to wherever it is we want to take us. We give them time.
In your recent speech before the United Nations, you referred to a new global socio-political contract. Could you be a bit more specific about that?
Oh, I would prefer to wait the 2 weeks until my next address at the United Nations.
Okay.
Where I will outline the specifics of my plan.
Is it true, Your Excellency, that the word children or child does not exist in the Arabic language?
That is
pretty girl.
But we do have that.
What does that mean?
The British attaché.
Why is it that a man as attractive as yourself...
This guy here.
I don't know.
Frank?
I don't know.
Colonel?
And a bid of $3,000 to start. At $3,000 now, 500 on the right now. At 3,500. 4,000 on the left now. At 4. At $4,000 now. At 4,000. 500 on the right now. At 4,500. 5,000. 500. 6,000. At $6,000 now. 500 on the left now. At 6,005. 7,000 in the center. 500 on the left again now. $8,000 is bid now. At 8,500 on the right now. At 8,500. 9,000 over here now. At 9,500. At $9,500, and against $10,000 over here at 10. 10,500. At $11,000 in the center of the room now at 11,000. 11,500. 12,500. 13,000. At 13,500. 14,000 in the center of the room now at 14,500. $15,000 in the center now at 15,500. 16,000. At $16,000 now at 16,500. 17,000 in the center. 500. 18,000. 500. 19,000 again in the center at 19. At 19,500. $20,000 now at $20,000 and against you in the far right at 20. At $20,000 then, a fair warning at $20,000 to bid center. Yours, sir, for 20. Lot number 9 is an antique Swiss 18-karat and 3-color gold snuff box decorated in black enamel. At $1,000 is bid for this lot now at 1,000, 1,100, 12, 1,300 near me now at 1,300, 14, 1,500 left. At $1,600, ladies bid on the aisle now at $1,600, $1,700 on the right now at $1,700, $1,800 now at $1,800, $1,900 now at $1,900 near me now at $1,900, $2,000, ladies bid on the aisle now at $2,100, at $2,100, $2,200, at $2,300, $2,400, $2,500, $2,600, $2,700, $2,800, $2,900, $3,000. $3,000, the ladies bid now at 3. At $3,000 now, $4,000 he says now. At $4,000 in the center and against you, ma'am, now at 4. At $4,000 now, at $4,000, $5,000. The gentleman's bid in the rear center now at $5,000. At $5,000 now, at $5,000 in a new place now. The gentleman's bid in the rear center of the room at $5,000. At $5,000 and against you, sir. At $5,000 now, at $5,000, and fair warning that it's rear center of the room at $5,000. Sold for $5,000. Lot number 10, a Fabergé Cloisonné enamel cigarette case, and $500 is bid for it now at $550, $650, at $650.
You have excellent taste, but your bid was much too high.
Oh, Miss Scott, you're probably right, but then I'm a stranger in a strange land, and there are so many things I do not know.
I doubt that.
But I do know where they serve an excellent martini.
Thank you. Another time, perhaps. Good afternoon.
At $2,100 now, it's $2,200.
She's lovely. She's just lovely.
$2,400, $2,500, $2,600, $2,700.
Please tell His Excellency I cannot accept his gift, but I will accept his invitation. I can be ready in 1 hour.
Calm down.
It's all your fault.
Not doing it. It takes time.
Time? How much time?
Come on.
Come.
Trust me. How was your day?
Nabi, I'm all right.
Oh, come on.
Halil Abdul Mohsen. Try it.
Halil Abdul.
Halil
Halil
Abdul
Abdul
Mohsen.
Muhsin.
Mohsen.
Mohsin.
Very good.
What does it mean?
Friend.
The name suits you. The papers are becoming very interested in you. Did you know that? They don't know what to make of you.
What did he say?
That you're a visionary. One calls you a fool. One says you may be a great man. One calls you a dreamer. Absolutely out of touch with reality.
What is your opinion? You took the trouble to read about me.
Because I don't know who you are.
I'm exactly what you see.
I doubt that.
Good.
Who was it, Atif Abbas? Wasn't it that great man, Mr. Kissinger, who said the Middle East is an area of remarkable personalities? The last bastion, where great men come out of the desert and do unbelievable things. Mr. Kissinger anticipated a Khalil Abdul Mohsen. Yani, why shouldn't we?
You frighten me. You look to the future, but you ignore the past. The Arab has been looted. There are accounts to settle. That is the tie which binds us together. Is it not better to have a gun in our hand and face the enemy than to have one at our back? Unless we proceed from there, we are fools.
What is it you want, Khalil?
Change.
To what?
To an Arab world that will not end in a pile of atomic ashes.
You're right. He frightens me, too. What of the children dying in the dust, Prophet? And the open wounds of the refugee camps, where the Jews, with their superior skills, have taught our people to build homes with oil cans? Tell us, Prophet, what of them?
Accept the responsibility for the Palestinians. We shovel their youth onto those garbage dumps, where they either rot or in their despair become terrorists and try to blow up the world.
Would you rather they lie there and rot, Khalil? You have a plan, Khalil.
Just heard it. We give our land. We make it flower. We collaborate with the Jews and we forget. And we cooperate. Khalil?
What a plan, brothers. And when you speak to the United Nations again, this is what you'll tell them.
More eloquently.
Khalil, I was wrong. You're not the Christ. Here it is your Christ. Santa Claus.
Diplomat. How did he know I was here? Why do you choose this place to come and talk to me? Because you do not accept my calls, because I have to talk to you now. Why? You hold life and death in your hands, Khalil, at this moment now. What are you talking about? I put your words back in your mouth. From the debris of exploded villages and human life. You have the power to make that happen, or not. Understand? The Palestinians feel you want to lead other Arab nations away from us. We will not permit it. We will protest that by whatever means we have available. I'm sure you understand what I mean. Get to the point. When you speak to the United Nations again, do not speak of peace with the Israelis, and do not threaten us by leaving OPEC. Be practical, Khalil. As long as the oil-producing countries remain together, the world listens to us. And as they listen, their sympathy increases. You annihilate sympathy with your terrorism and murders? If there are obstacles, they have to be eliminated. Including me. I'll never support terrorism. Keep that bastard away from me.
Come on, stay. I beg you to stay right now. I need to know.
The price of a hand grenade.
Tragedy swept through the Middle East yesterday in a wave of terrorist attacks. A school bus was attacked in the early morning in the suburb of Ganyat near Jerusalem. The gunmen, armed with automatic weapons, raked the bus, killing all 23 children and the bus driver. Almost simultaneously, a huge explosion ripped through a luxury apartment building in Ramat Eshkol outside of Tel Aviv, killing 20 and wounding 8. Terrorism continued into the night when 5 heavily armed gunmen attacked an El Al Airlines departing flight from Vienna Airport. 8 men and 4 women were killed, 12 wounded. 3 are not expected to survive. Hand grenades and automatic weapons were used by the 5 terrorists, causing a series of incendiary explosions while the passengers were boarding a flight to Tel Aviv. It was obviously a suicide mission. Victims are still being removed from the wreckage. This latest wave of terrorist activity, an apparently coordinated 24-hour bloodbath, is a subject of much...
Terrorism's a theater for them, for people to watch and listen.
Be terrified. Terrified of that, not one heart.
He's right, sir. How can you defend against that kind of insanity?
You can't.
I'm ready for you now, sir.
What's all this about?
We've taken the liberty to do a background study on Miss Scott.
On whose authority?
My authority.
Let's just pick her up around college age. That's when her father was the American ambassador to England. Educated at Bryn Mawr, joined a few activist groups. Mostly they didn't amount to anything, just a fashionable thing to do. Her graduation picture. Pretty girl.
Gentlemen, I leave the matter of security in your hands.
Please continue, Mr. Justin.
Dated a lot. Academically ranked in the high 5 percentile. Good at everything. Studied modern dance. Fell in love with an anthropology teacher. He left his family. She left the teacher. That was 1967. Went to Europe. Transcript from Bryn Mawr to the Sorbonne. Studied political science, philosophy, poetry. Learned to fly. She skydives, scuba, skis. Does it all. Had a 6-month affair with a race car driver. He was killed at Le Mans in 1970. Traveled for a year all over. You name it, she was there. She met a Brazilian architect in Spain where he was touring with his very own polo team. They were married 20 November 1972 in a Muslim ceremony. He committed suicide a year later in Umag, Yugoslavia. In 1974, there was a rumor of a royal romance in the court of St. James. That rumor was quickly scotched when a royal personage took a world cruise. Now she travels a lot, gambles, all the big races. Churchill Downs, Ascot. This year's last year's Melbourne Cup. She's a pretty girl.
A butterfly.
You have a problem.
Yeah?
What will you do with them if we become lovers?
Just thinking the same thing.
You're cold.
And I'm unsuccessfully ignoring it.
This is supposed to be romantic.
For you and the driver, perhaps. But for the horse and me, we've got a better idea.
Oh?
We go back to your place.
What about the horse?
He goes back to his.
How come the feds got the sedan, we got the horse?
How come he's got the broad, I got you?
You haven't tasted it yet. Santé. Oh.
Come on, suitably.
Slow down, okay? You play too fast.
But my father taught me, and he never had much time.
believe it.
Wait, that's the same.
Oh, I see. Look, I concede, okay? That's 5 games in a row.
6.
Yeah, 6. I consider myself a good player. You're very lucky. Or you cheat.
I never cheat.
I had you each time. I was ahead. I had you.
It's the dice.
Oh, no, it's not the dice. You play too fast. You intimidate me.
Nicole, they call it backgammon. Back game. It's all in the back game.
Teach me.
No, not now. Now I want to be paid.
Okay, what do I owe you?
100 a point, that's 2,200, but I'll settle.
Oh, no. A gambling debt is a debt of honor.
That's true, but I would much prefer a gift.
Oh?
Something that I would never buy myself. Something that I don't need. A hat.
A hat?
A special kind of hat. A hat to wear in the sun. You see, I miss the sun.
But it's winter out.
Not in the Bahamas.
The Bahamas. If you're that cold, I'll buy you a blanket.
There's fantastic blankets in the Bahamas. Come with me. Bring this. I'll teach you how the Arabs play the game.
Fast.
Yes, fast. And to win.
What? When? Yes, sir. I'll let him know. He's spending the night. No. Then what? Justin, to Dario. They're going to the Bahamas. That's right, the Bahamas. Just for the weekend. Well, he says he'll be back Monday for the UN speech. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, that's very good. Very good. How do you like my house?
you stop? Oh. Come
Where'd you get that scar?
Ah, silly fight. I lost her.
To a woman?
Sabra. In the 6-Day War. She gave it to me on the 5th.
How?
I looked up. She was standing over me, the bayonet.
Uh-huh.
I said, don't. She did.
What did you do to her?
I made her part of my harem.
You are insane. What about Saudi women? Are they beautiful?
Extraordinary. We must go.
Thought we came here to buy a hat.
And also to shake up the world a little bit.
Did you?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
a good one, a nice big one, just for you. Here's one.
Get dressed.
the gun.
Khalil Abdul Mohsen, ministro de Estado de Saudi Arabia.
تنفيذي الاعتداء على حياة سعادة الوزير خليل عبد المحسن.
Suicide mission. The dead men are believed to be Palestinian terrorists. However, according to the latest information, a denial has come from...
And Arafat?
Arafat denies it was the work of the Palestinian Liberation Organization.
No mention of Miss Scott?
Only that there was a woman with you. A mystery woman.
About 80 minutes out. Contact New York Center and have them rerouted to Teterboro. I got a couple of choppers standing by there. After the speech, we're going to move him to the Saudi embassy.
Does he know that?
Was that his request?
Having saved my life, you now become responsible for it. You know, it's written that way.
Where?
It's part of our culture.
Where?
Saudi Arabia.
It's not Arabian. It's Sioux Indian.
Indians, Arabians, all men are brothers. Look after her. Better, thank you.
How about when they were shooting at you, sir?
Right.
Will yesterday's incident affect what you're going to say?
Absolutely not.
I now invite His Excellency Khalil Abdul Mohsen to address the General Assembly.
Mr. President, I have been authorized by my government to present a fundamental change of policy with respect to the organization of petroleum exporting countries. My government believes that Israel could make a valuable contribution to OPEC. Therefore, we propose a partnership with the State of Israel. Our partnership born out of need, each to the other. The Arab nations have the raw materials. Israel has the most advanced technology in our part of the world. We look to the future. Saudi Arabia has already agreed to a mutual assistance pact with the State of Israel. I have been assured by the Israeli government that they will accept admission into OPEC as a non-producing member and as an equal partner if it is offered. This offer will be the subject of the OPEC meeting next month. Saudi Arabia is determined to back Israeli acceptance with all the power at its command. As a first step, towards the Middle East free. Free of the destructive political and economic influences which have been exerted upon us by the great powers of the East and the West. Influences which have strangled us for centuries. We stand at the crossroads of human history. To those who would work with us towards peace, we embrace you. To those who would keep Arabs and Israelis enemies, we defy you. To those who would keep us apart, we shall overcome you. I thank you.
Thanks, pal.
Firm report, message 132, this date 0942 hours. What the hell is message 132?
From Peterson, Los Angeles, Ralph Zona, a.k.a. Filter Mali, real name Gregor Zolnikov, left the city last night, Kilo 8, flight 13 to Kennedy, refer 016, Beirut. From Embassy, Beirut, advise Ralph Zolna, a.k.a. Piotr Mali.
Really? Come on, screw the AKAs. I know where Ralph Zolna is.
Surveillance terminated in Beirut. Zolna left Beirut, Lufthansa Flight 47.
Damn. Really?
Yes, sir. Who's Ralph Zolna?
Who the hell knows? Facing the crowd. He was around when they gathered up the bodies at Lode Airport. We got 9 crowd shots of him watching the Israeli compound in Munich. Shows up before, during, or after. That's who he is.
Now he's here.
Now he's here.
Why?
It's for my collection.
Steel towel.
No, I collect them.
That's a Waldorf towel.
Wait till you see the ones we have in Basra. They'll go around us twice. Are you coming with me? Come with me, Nicole. Saudi Arabia. How can you not want to spend a week in Saudi Arabia? What would you do here?
Not clutter up your life.
But you've already cluttered up my life. I want you to clutter up my life. Listen to me. I have to meet with my government. Some policy matters. And then we'll have the time. I want to show you my country. Come with me, Nicole.
Why is that important to you?
Nicole, do me a favor. When I'm talking to you, listen to me. Will you try to do that?
I always listen.
I told you about the towel. The wonderful Basra towel. We could live in it for 3 days. Fantastic.
What's fantastic?
You laughed. You want to do it.
I laughed because you're mad.
What will you think when I tell you I love you? I'm mad?
I don't know.
I do, you know. I love you.
How'd they know? How'd they find out we were here?
$20.
The city has a perfect record. Let's keep it that way. Let's get him out of here alive.
Hey, now look. We've got as much security on him as we had on Arafat. You want to know something? More. What about your people? I don't know what that means. I don't know what shaking your head means.
It means, Captain, from our end, we got the best security cadre from Washington that's available. And everybody that's available. Okay? What's this?
Mexico City, your inquiry as to the whereabouts of Yasmin Tapney. Unknown. He checked out of the Princess Isabella Hotel last night.
And they lost her?
They lost him.
Beautiful. What about Kennedy and LaGuardia?
Negative. Subject could have flown in from Tahoe, Tosco, or Cuernavaca to New Orleans, say, or catch a flight to Baltimore. Maybe come here by train or get a car and drive here.
Yeah, subject could have done that, huh?
Yes, sir.
You bet your sweet ass he could have. Let's get out of here, Captain.
I'm ready. I told you I'm ready.
Just tell His Excellency he goes out to Saturday. Right? We got a flying squad decoy out the front way. Got the motorcade covered from here to the airport, the works. Well, you heard the captain. Just tell him. No problems if he does what we tell him to do. Well, what do you think?
I think it's going to be okay. I don't see any problem.
You want to know something? The kind of crazies we got floating around out there. That could be a problem. Come on, Frank. Come on. Come on, Frank.
It's not possible to tell at this time the full extent of the casualties. There were at least 4 bombs that exploded in several second intervals outside the Saudi Arabian consulate at 78th Street and 5th Avenue. Reports in state that at least 15 demonstrators were killed and an unknown number was seriously injured. A further report has just come in stating that among those killed was a high-ranking police official, a member of the security contingent assigned to protect the Saudi Arabian minister, Khalil Abdul Hussein. The whereabouts of Minister Hussein is at this time unknown. The bombings followed a recent speech at the UN where the Saudi Arabian minister proposed an alliance between Israel and the Arab states. This extraordinary change in policy, spearheaded by Saudi Arabia, the largest oil-producing country in the Middle East,
Turn it off.
has created a furor in the international political arena.
Now. Kill him now.
Soft brown eyes.
Welcome home, Miss Burnage.
Thank you.
Where did you obtain this, madam?
It was a gift.
je veux tout.